Third granddaughter, fourth one overall. My youngest girl. Third granddaughter. Yes. My first choice. Having the weekends, having Thursday, Friday. No relief. Good. Thank you.
I mean, we're supposed to, but we have such a horrible problem with this.
Thank you again.
Are you going to the Transit Museum?
Yes.
I'm not. I'll go another day. Hello. Yeah.
Yes.
No, waiting. I got a delivery coming. It's tomorrow, right?
Yeah. Just
Got something to do.
Finally,
Hi, Jeff. I was in the same boat.
So, okay, is there anybody I didn't catch here? All right, and I have one more I'm going to introduce. We have railroad enthusiasts, some ERers that haven't been here in a while. We also have some of the leadership of the Urban Transit Club. Glenn Rowe, you raise your hand. And we've got David Silver, who's the acting chairman, and he'd like to make a couple of announcements of upcoming programs. And let's welcome everybody. All right, David.
How's it going, everyone? As Mr. Newhouser already said, I'm Dave Silver. I'm the acting chairman of the Urban Transit Club. The chairman, of course, is Josh Weiss. He can't make it tonight. He sends his regards. We meet every second Saturday of the month. Our next meeting is on the 12th, and we meet at the Masonic Lodge on 23rd and 6th. Doors open at 6, show starts at 7, and our upcoming meeting is presented by none other than the esteemed, there he is, Gary Grahl. Our next meeting after that is Harry Pinsker and Bob Gambling, followed by our members' night. If you can, come and join us for the night. Enjoy. We have concessions. We have soda, cake, cookies, and the door fee is $8. And if you decide to join us, it's $50 for the year. And we hope you can make it. And it would be great to see everyone there.
We no longer have our bricks and mortars facility at Grand Central, but due to the good works of Shoreline, pretty soon they will open an annex, and the Sprague Library will move into the Sprague collection of Shoreline. And I'd like to give the floor to Jeff for a few moments to make a few comments about Shoreline's activities.
Well, thank you very much, Bob. This is the first meeting that I've been able to attend in about a year, because every Friday has been spoken for in doing the Elevating the Collection project, and I want to thank everybody who is a supporter here in the Electric Railroaders Association for helping to make that possible. This year we'll be into the new buildings, which protect our trolley rapid transit collection from the floodwaters that ravaged us, such as in Irene and Sandy. And I'd also like to thank you publicly for the first time. I'm sure you made an announcement about the library move in preceding meetings that I wasn't able to attend. But with this transfer, the Shoreline Trolley Museum now has one of the most significant massive collections of electric traction material. And I think it is fitting that the Sprague Library wound up across the street from the Sprague building. And we have a number of members of the Sprague family who are involved in the museum today. So later this season we will be working to construct that annex and bring the collection up here. And lastly, I'd like to invite all of you to attend our Members' Day which is the last Saturday of April, April 26th. Some of you are members, some of you are donors, some of you are strangers to the Trolley Museum. It's a good time. We try to get out every piece of equipment that can run, which right now is about 16 or 17 pieces. Run them up and down the track. We give people chances to crank the handle a little bit as well. All right, I know we have a busy meeting today, so thank you very much. I won't take up.
I believe, David Ross, correct me wrong, I believe part of our trip schedule excludes a Shoreline trip later this year.
I think you're here in September, late
September, yes.
along with a trip to New
That's
England
right.
Union Station. And, yeah.
Okay, we have one final announcement before I introduce tonight's presentation. Presentation is our slides from the Bill Armstrong collection, with slides of traction out of old New York. March was historically the time where Bill, longtime member, would present slides. It's an outstanding collection. Presenting the program tonight is Andrew Grahl, our program chairman. Been program chairman for ERA since the year 2000. He's been member of Electric Railroaders since the mid-1980s. He's been in the transit industry since 1997 at Queen Surface and with the MTA family since 2000, and is right now deputy director of bus schedules for the MTA bus division of MTA Regional Bus. With that, I'm going to give the floor to Andrew, and I'm going to run and make sure I can find the lights to turn them down. So.
Well, thank you all for coming tonight. Tonight we're going to celebrate Bill Armstrong. How many people here, if I can see by a show of hands, remember or knew Bill Armstrong? So that's a good amount. The first slide you'll see tonight will be a picture of him, so I'm sure many of you will recognize him when you see him. Yeah. Bill was a lifelong Bronx resident, a member, as Bob said, of the ERA, RRE, Bronx County Historical Society, many other groups that dealt with airplanes and ships. He was an employee of the New York City Department of Transportation. I met him actually when I started my career at Queen Surface. He was in the private bus side of DOT. I knew him since I was a little kid. He was always a very nice guy. Took the time to speak to everyone who had interest. And tonight we will celebrate his collection. Pretty much everything you're going to see tonight was taken in the 50s and the 60s. Every slide in the presentation, except for the first one and one other one, is from his camera. So let's get started. Orange jacket, that is Bill Armstrong. Sure many of you remember him from trips. Please bear with me tonight. It is difficult to narrate an entire show of other people's slides, but we will make do. Oh, yeah. We'll start in the Bronx. Again, a lifelong resident of the Bronx. Bill shot this low V in 1955 at St. Lawrence.